Hello everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Hearts of Iron 4 Kaiserreich of the French Republic. Let's continue on from where we last left off. So, we defeated two of the rebelling states. WWII is still down here, but they shouldn't last too much longer, I would imagine. The French are still, or the communards, they're still trying to dislodge us. But right now, I think we're just in a situation where we don't have enough men to really do much, even though we have this whole big front line here. None of our allies are actually willing to send troops over here. Like, the Canadians send troops to Wales, but I don't know if defeating Britain is that important as opposed to defeating the French first. But that's just my own opinion on it. Maybe I am just wrong. Yeah, but you shouldn't last. Like, how many factories do you have? 0 factories. You're actually, not even worth taking over, to be completely honest, because you're never going to be worthwhile to have. Yeah, so here they come for another counterattack. I'm assuming, we're winning a majority of the battles. Yeah, 80% win ratio. Like, right now, 2,000, 3,000 against a few hundred is, pretty solid for us. Like 1.36 million for them. That's almost twice as many as what we've had. But of course, we're still not really advancing much. And also, I don't know if I mentioned it. I did save and reload just in case if for some reason the AI was kind of broken on this front line. But no, neither side just wants to attack each other. Same happening actually in Russia as well. The AI actually does not want to engage in actual combat with anybody else. And I can't train any troops right now. Actually, no, I could. I do have the manpower for it. So let's go for another round of Marines. Let's train up 3 more infantry divisions and also maybe 2 militias. Even though the militias are not good, they're better than nothing. Is there a weak point in this front line at all? I mean, it's a little bit hard to tell. And I don't have radar. I was like, I could maybe build a radar station here. Maybe once I'm done with my next tech with the decryption, I'll build a radar station, right here in Avion. Get some more information about the actual enemies that we're fighting, because right now I have no idea. And Chad should fall in just a moment. It shouldn't take too long. So we get 1 synthetic refinery. I don't think that's pretty... I mean, a railroad... No, we want the extra research slot first, of course. Definitely going to be the best option we have. We get some more rubber from the German East Asia. My hope is that, Japan or something declares war on the German colonies. But I don't know how likely that is. And Japan could get very, very strong. If they can manage to defeat Qing and all of Mongolia and their other countries, they could do some very, very good work. But Austria still refuses to pick a side in the Second Weltkrieg. This attack won't work. And also, I feel like this is the most likely zone to be copyrighted, so we're not going to play that one. So let's go for... Are you both leaving? That makes my life a lot simpler. Never mind, okay. They looked like they were leaving, but they tricked me. What can I say, but they got me. So go for normal operations, air superiority. I don't know if I even have my plane set to do anything. Where are my bombers? Unless all my bombers are dead. Oh no, they're here. Why are you in the Po region? Go to southern France as well for some close air support and some strategic bombing. And of course, you're also going to be on normal operations. I guess in this airport, we'll deploy the naval bombers as well. And you just go over here. and just naval strike some shit. And that should be okay. Everybody wants non-aggression. I'm guessing you have the non-aggression pact already with Canada, yeah. There's a non-aggression pact with the Austrians, so I'm not too sure what Austria's plan in all this is. Okay, so you've landed in Genoa. That's not bad. But it's not. But it's also like it's not really going to help us much. At least I don't think so. So we got about another 3 weeks until you are ready. Yeah, the 1 tank division is pretty hardy. Can maybe try to push our way through. I don't know how likely it is to work though. Yeah, everybody's canceling land leases with us, but that's okay. I'm not too worried. Yeah, because you're considered surrounded, which is just not the best news. Do you think they have any troops on the Italian Republic border? Or do you think it's completely undefended and the Italians will just be able to march straight through? When/if war between the two countries is declared, which I think it's going to be declared. Like, that just seems kind of likely to me. Yeah, you're gonna have like no organization, so you should just like die right away. We make some maneuvers like this. Yeah, so at least can capture another French city. Of course, you know, whenever they try to attack you, counterattacking is usually the best choice to make in those situations, I would say. We're going to have another victory here. Can we push straight to Lyon, you think? Or do you think that's more of a little bit more unlikely? Like, we're definitely making some progress. You know, taking a handful of provinces. If we can take over here as well, that would free up a decent amount of troops, I would say. We have taken Chad. Apparently that's not enough for these guys to capitulate yet, though. So let's kind of march across the entirety of the border. Taking all the territory we possibly can. Yeah, the Reichspakt, though, is extremely powerful. So, see, this is what the AI does. They invaded here, they took 4 provinces, and then they just leave. Why? Why do this in this way? I literally do not comprehend it. It's like an attack like that. Again, if we can, like, take a nice little chunk of territory. Chile. Oh, Argentina actually lost the war against Chile. You don't really see that too much, I would say. Generally, Argentina actually wins that war. We are taking, you know, we're taking a nice chunk over here. They did lose Genoa, but that's not a huge surprise. Germany's Asia is actually landed in Italy. Which is a bit strange, but that's okay. Siam has joined the Japanese alliance. I don't think that really matters quite at the moment, but it probably will matter soon. I don't think Japan never really declares war on the Entente. They usually don't have a reason to. Okay, so we did get better decryption. Let's get that radar station tech going. Only 96 days is not too bad. Union ties, motorized oil. Nobody is willing to focus on trade. What a nerd. Just declare war. Help me out as much as you possibly can, please, and thank you. We do want to send more troops up to the north, though. Do you even have an army anymore? No. So just start making your way all the way up to the north, except for one division, which is going to walk over there. How long is it going to take? It's going to take you 19 days to get all the way to the north, huh? Like, I guess I shouldn't be too surprised, but still. Brazil joined the Reichspakt, as that's another country we're eventually going to have to declare war on. Does that matter though? Like Reichspakt? Like the Reichspakt's dangerous. Argentine commune, like they don't join the International, I'm pretty sure. Like, I don't believe so. Keep trying to push in here as much as you possibly can. We got improved artillery. I think we're just going to start... Because we do need artillery, right? Looks like we have a slight surplus. We're going to do something like that. You know, phase things through. Which is something that I've never really done. I just like usually immediately switch things over, which is probably like the worst thing you can possibly do. Because in the short term, it just completely destroys your economy. So let's get better encryption. Only 50 days. And I'm sure it's probably providing some... Yeah, so Brazil's now in the war. Why is the Reichspakt so big? Why does nobody want to join the Entente? We're cool. You know, we're cool, we're hip, we're happening. So I'm not too sure what the problem is. I mean, we've almost reached Toulouse, which I think is pretty good. Again, especially since it looks like the Germans and the are not even fighting at all. Like, they haven't really done anything since the very beginning of the war, so I'm not too sure what... I might as well agree to non-aggression pacts, I guess. At least for right now. At least will give us some time to build up our economy after the war's over. Supplies are still looking a-okay, not too worried about that. And we don't have air superiority. Like, it's about even right now. I guess we're slowly going to be marching our way up to the north. Do we need to go to extensive? I think we don't. Submarine. I mean, you're all like naval stuff. What about Air Force, dude? Air superiority, paradrop. I mean, close air support, defense. There we go. So that makes things a little bit better for us. Can you be upgraded? No. Can you be upgraded? No. You can. No, never mind. You lied to me. You can't. You cannot. They might as well get the non-aggression pact for Brazil going. And right now, our line is slightly thin, I will admit. I'm going to shrink this down by 2. Do not... You know, I'm not going to shrink it down. I'm going to shrink it down by 1. Don't make me regret it, Sardinia. Please and thank you. can probably push our way into Toulouse. 68. I mean, we're pretty close to our first major city. We always have a Marine ready to go. I think Marines, you actually should be in the very bottom of the list. Like, you're by far the least important thing we want. And our fuel situation, even with all the fuel we have, the naval, like, Navy is just so goddamn expensive to maintain. Where are you going? What the hell's wrong with you? Like, I don't know why you're going all the way up to the far north. It doesn't really seem like that would benefit us much. So are the Canadians at least doing okay in Wales? No, they actually have, like, a bunch of divisions up here in the frickin' Isle of Man. Why? How does that help you at all? I mean, what, you can join the International, can't you? No, I think they do. I think they can. Just not quite yet. I don't know what it takes, but I'm 99% sure that it is possible. Yes, I got some more divisions. Portugal's showing up with some more men as well. How much did Toulouse was worth 10? Italy's like halfway dead? Oh, wow. The Dutch have actually made some fantastic gains. Which I'm surprised by, because I know they're eventually going to lose this immediately. And it will not even take long. Philippines to join the Total Prosperity Sphere. You know what? I'm going to do some sneaky stuff. I'm going to ask for Tuscany. I'm going to immediately give that over to Sardinia. Because then they might want to send more troops there. It's all part of my elaborate ruse. You know, okay, never mind. If I give you, no, you'd say no to this? Okay. Because the AI seems like it wants to be like in its own territory. This isn't like being in my territory. And I do not know why. They just hate me, I guess. For reasons unknown, they do not like being my friend. There's a coup in Ruthenia. And we got an extra research slot. Excellent. What do I need to research? Well, nuclear tech is still probably a little bit a ways off. You know, let's get a research extraction game. I think that actually could be very good for us under the current situation. But I think I'm going to end this episode here. So thanks everybody for watching. My name is Anthem. If you enjoyed, run a thumbs up. If you're not enjoying, you can always thumbs down. If you want to see more, subscribe, and goodbye.